Hey people, what's going on today? We're going to talk about weeds in your landscape today. This is a little something different than I normally do. Usually we're talking about cooking, different things like that. Today we're going to talk about cat brier. Green brier is what they call it. A more scientific name is similac. But if you've got horticultural plants in your yard, different things. I'm standing in front of some azaleas right now. So what I wanted to do was show you. You've all got this briar thing, this vine that grows. Let me come up here. I want you to see this real close. It's got briars on it. Can y'all see that? Got briars on it. Got these little tentacles right here that, oh, excuse me. Got these little tentacles that'll latch on to different things. I hope I'm not moving the camera too crazy. But anyway, you know, it's got those thorns on it, and they grow voraciously in your landscape. But I wanted to share a little something with you. We're out by the highway too. There's going to be lots of traffic going by, so I'll just have to talk a little louder. But I wanted to give you a little history about this. Like I say, I know you've all got it, and this thing, like I say, grows voraciously, and it grows from a bulb underground. And I had some Leland cypress out back that a tornado had blown down, and when it blew those Leland cypress down, there was lots of this cat brier growing in and around those Leland cypress. And these Leland cypress, they were probably about 20 foot tall. So when the trees got blown over, it exposed that bulb that was in the ground from this cat brier. It exposed it. And I had a bulb that was this big, and these vine things with the stickers on them, it grows out of there. And you get out here in the yard trimming azaleas, and these have already bloomed. They need trimming now. They need to be cut back tremendously. But you get out trimming your azaleas and you're gonna get cut and scratched and all that. But one thing interesting about this, it's got like a little flower thing out here on the end. And I'm gonna break this off. And I wanted to show you something. I just want you to take a look at that. You can see the little flower-like thing on it. This is edible. That is edible. And you know what? It's actually good. It tastes like asparagus. Exactly. Tastes like asparagus. But I don't want this stuff growing in my yard, in my shrubs. I do not want it growing there. Let's see, I got one follower on here. Mark Rosato says it's called catwire. Sure, got all kind of different names. It's got, after you get scratched up with it, you invent names for this. But like I say, I've got two of them right here. I got two of them right here. Let me break the tip off of this. I'm gonna eat this one too. And seriously, it tastes good. You don't have to cook it. So if you're ever out there and you get lost in a neighborhood and you get hungry, walk up to somebody's yard and pick this vine. I don't think they'll mind. You know what I mean? Then you have your little snack. So if you want to get rid of this, I'm going to tell you how to do that. That is tasty, y'all. And I've got, there's several of these, and I've got azaleas all in the yard here. If you want to get rid of this, there is a chemical out there that does work, and I've used it. I'll show you what this is. From Dow Agro Sciences, it's called Toradon. There it is right there, Toradon. And this bottle here, it's a quart, and there's only about this much in here. I've used a lot of this. And it's got a little top on it. Shake it just a little bit. and you can pull this top out. And this is how you do this. Now you can take Toradon and you can kill a mighty oak tree with it. And it's real easy to do, but with something like this, what I'm going to do, and right here on the end, I wanted to mention this too. It's got those stickers and little spurs on there. They're real soft on this end, but back down here on the business end, they get very hard. And those are the ones that are sticky. So what you do, you take this vine and a pocket knife, if you will. Like I say, traffic up and down the road, that was a big log truck. Take your knife, and what I want you to do is scrape it. Just scrape it. Scrape it till you get down to you scrape the green off, and then you'll get down to a lighter shade of green. You just want to scrape the outside edge off, and you can see right there on my knife where I scraped it. Take this Toradon, and you don't want to get this on your hands. I should be wearing gloves. I'm going to put just a little bit. I'll pull y'all back up here where you can see what I'm doing. Right here is where I scraped it. This is where I scraped it right here. I'm just going to put just a little dab. It's like an eyedropper. And you see it kind of turned it blue right there. That's all you need, and it will kill this vine. Let me get my knife back out. I'm gonna do this one right here also. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm just gonna scrape it a little bit. Actually gonna scrape it more than a little bit. I want to expose the inner workings of that vine. Again, take the Toradon, there you see it, and just like an eyedropper, just a couple of drops. It don't take much, and that's all you need. That will kill that vine. It'll probably take about a week anyway. Y'all excuse me, I'm playing this by ear. I've got a tripod out here and I'm trying to get my camera to stand up. So let me close this off. So now what you want to do, if you've got a scrub oak or something, you know, that you want to get rid of, or if I wanted to get rid of this oak tree right here, what I would do, and this oak tree right here is probably, oh gosh, you know, y'all can see how big it is. It's like this. What I would do to kill this tree, I'd get a drill bit and a drill and drill a hole in it and squirt this in that hole that I drilled. Like I said, now you ain't got to go real deep in there, but you drill about this deep into that tree, put one little squirt in there. Now it's going to take a year or better to kill this tree, and this tree is probably, gosh, I don't know, probably about 75 foot tall. So yeah, it's going to take a year or so to kill it, but it'll kill it from the inside. And all of a sudden you'll start seeing leaves and stuff die up there on the top. Will it kill down to the bulb? Yes, it will. And I've used this all in the backyard. There were about, I don't remember, about 18 Leland cypress, and we had this cat brier growing in all of those. And right now, every once in a while, we'll have a little shoot come up. Since all those Leland cypress are gone, and they've been gone since Hurricane Michael come through, we've had 2 shoots come up. But I see, now I treated all of them. Some of the roots were exposed, those bulbs, and I pulled a lot of bulbs up out of the ground, but some of them I didn't, so I scraped and drilled a hole in the bulb. another loud truck going by. So yeah, and I put the Toradon on those bulbs and on the little vines that would grow up out of that bulb, and it works. You know, on something like this, it works fairly quick. So on a small scrub oak or something like that will volunteer come up in a bed, you know, you can pull that oak up, or whatever it is, China berry, whatever kind of tree that is, you can pull it up out of the ground, or either you can hit it with that Toradon and it'll take care of it fairly quick. So hey, it's a product. I think you can buy this at your local garden center. I don't know that you can buy it at the big box stores. You may have to go to a garden center, but you can ask for it, Toradon, and it really does a job. So hey, from Big Al's Eats, man, did a little something. We didn't do any cooking, but we did do a little eating today, and cat brier tastes like asparagus, and got 2 of them spray. We may come back here in about a week and I'll show you these 2 sprigs and see if they're dead or if they're changing color. I may show you the result. Hey, if you got any questions, leave me a message over there at Big Al's Eats. If you got a question about horticulture, spraying weeds, what type of weeds you've got in your yard, hey, maybe I can answer your questions. I am a licensed horticultural sprayer. I spray weeds, disease, fire ants, all kind of stuff like that. If you got a problem in your yard, maybe I can help you out. Hey, so from Big Al's Eats, another little tip, other than cooking, y'all have a great day, and leave me a message and we'll get back to you. Thanks a lot, and y'all have a good day. Cheers, folks.